how to organize a team to generate creative ideas using various engineering and management principles to improve the efficiency, productivity, and competitiveness of the organization and its supply chain. Mechanical engineering. This program involves the study of systems in motion and energy conversion. As such, it touches virtually on every modern industry, including the human body and highly complex machines. Computer engineering. In this program, students will learn how computers work, how to improve them, and how to efficiently solve real-world problems covering both the hardware and software aspects of a computer system. Digital engineering. This program is designed to prepare students for rapid changes in digital technology and its applications. It emphasizes the area of application software development based on new trends and data science. Business and supply chain analytics. This program focuses on the application of technology and business management for making informed decisions in the business and supply chain domain. It emphasizes data science techniques such as data visualization, AI, and machine learning, which are essential in today's business world. Civil engineering. This program involves the study of the analysis, design, construction, and maintenance of built environments, such as buildings, roads, bridges, and airports, to answer society's needs. Chemical engineering. This program focuses on the study of the chemical and physical processes used to transform raw materials to develop and make products to improve human life. Electrical engineering. This program covers the fundamental principles and analysis of signals, electric circuits, electronics, digital circuits, and control systems, with possible specializations in communication engineering or power engineering in the later years of study. Industrial engineering and smart logistics. This program teaches students how to organize a team to generate creative ideas using various engineering and management principles to improve the efficiency, productivity, and competitiveness of the organization and its supply chain. Mechanical engineering. This program involves the study of systems in motion and energy conversion. As such, it touches virtually on every modern industry, including the human body and highly complex machines. Computer engineering. In this program, students will learn how computers work, how to improve them, and how to efficiently solve real-world problems covering both the hardware and software aspects of a computer system. Digital engineering. This program is designed to prepare students for rapid changes in digital technology and its applications. It emphasizes the area of application software development based on new trends and data science. Business and supply chain analytics. This program focuses on the application of technology and business management for making informed decisions in the business and supply chain domain. It emphasizes data science techniques such as data visualization, AI, and machine learning, which are essential in today's business world. Civil engineering. This program involves the study of the analysis, design, construction, and maintenance of built environments, such as buildings, roads, bridges, and airports, to answer society's needs. Chemical engineering. This program focuses on the study of the chemical and physical processes used to transform raw materials to develop and make products to improve human life. Electrical engineering. This program covers the fundamental principles and analysis of signals, electric circuits, electronics, digital circuits, and control systems, with possible specializations in communication engineering or
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Introduction to Academic Program sessions. I am Associate Professor Dr. Suthatip Suwanmali. I'll be a moderator for the Q&A sessions today. This session is organized to help you make the right study program. The program you choose should match your academic goals, your interests. At SIIT, we have 8 academic programs. They are civil engineering, chemical engineering, electrical engineering, industrial engineering and smart logistics, mechanical engineering, computer engineering, digital engineering, and business and supply chain analytics. The information about each academic program has already been announced for weeks via our website. Students have been accessing such video and poster presentation for all programs. So today we will hear the guideline to select the program that fits your interest. In addition, our faculty members will answer questions concerning each academic program today. This is a good opportunity for students and parents to learn more inside information about each academic program before they make a decision. If you have not submit your questions, we will provide you links to submit your questions via our meeting chat room. You could go to the chat and then click on the link to submit your question. This event is hosted by Academic Service and Registration Divisions and co-hosted by the Chairperson of each 8 programs. Without further ado, may I please invite the Director of SIIT, Professor Dr. Pritha Naknakorn, for an opening speech.
Good morning, everyone. So you have been studying at SIT for almost a year. And after you finish your first year, then you will move to your second year. And you will have to select your study program before that. So I would like to take this opportunity to give you some interesting information about SIIT. So please allow me to share my screen. Okay. So this slide shows the current numbers of our students. We have almost 2,000 bachelor students and 200 something master degree students and about 100 doctoral students. So in total, we have 2,209 students at SIT right now. And this is the numbers of our alumni. We have more than 10,000 alumni of bachelor degrees and about 1,000 master degree and 300 something doctoral degrees. So in total, 13,000 alumni. And these show some interesting information about our bachelor degree graduates in academic year 2021. Around 78% of the graduates work right away, and about 20% further their study, and about 5% waiting for job and waiting for further study. Interesting number is our average starting income is 32,000 baht per month. And I would like to show you average starting income of bachelor's degree graduates from various faculties of engineering in Thailand. You can see that we have data from 2017 to 2021. This data is from Thai government. All universities submit their questionnaire information from graduates to the government, and we can get this data from the government. The SIT numbers are plotted using purple lines on the top, as you can see. And the numbers from other universities are plotted using bars. And the dashed red line represent the maximum numbers. These figures clearly show that SIT graduates, the average starting income of SIT graduates are maximum for almost every year, maybe except 2019. So we are the best in Thailand. This slide shows our international students. We have around almost 300 international students from 35 countries. The numbers of international students is about 10% of total number of students. Many students are from Europe, and we also have many students from our neighboring countries. This slide shows our exchange students incoming and outgoing. We always have very high numbers of exchange students until the COVID-19 hit, and obviously the numbers dropped. But now the numbers are recovering, and I expect that we will return to our normal numbers very soon. We have a lot of international partners, universities overseas that work with us. In Europe, many universities. So if you select exchange track, then on your 4th year, you can try to get some courses. You can take some courses at these universities and then return back to SIT and accredit those subjects and graduate. In Japan, many universities. All of these universities are famous universities. You can do the same. During your 4th year of study, you may select exchange track and then go abroad, take some courses and come back and graduate. We have many friends around this region, Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia, Myanmar, and Laos. So these friends are studying with us. We have many international students from these countries, and also other countries beyond what I have said. As Dr. Sutatip mentioned, we have 8 bachelor degree programs at SIT for a student to select. But of course, you are placed in different tracks from the start. So we have 3 tracks: Engineering 1, which have 5 programs, as you can see on the slide. Engineering 2, 2 computer programs. And then the last one is Management track. Okay, that's all of what I would like to mention today. So please listen to the presentation by Dr. Shalit carefully. And then if you have some questions, you may ask those questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, our director, for an opening remark. The session's first part begin with an overview of the selection process. Deputy Director for the Academic Affairs will discuss the selection criteria and the timeline. Please join me in welcoming Associate Professor Dr. Chawalit Jin Anand.
All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to my sessions. My name is Chawalit. And first of all, I would like to welcome you again to SIT. You all passed to the selective programs and you study for almost 1 year and you survive. So that's a good sign. So actually you passed to many competitions from the admissions. And then now you study and you will again select the program to join on the second year. So now let me move to the program again. As the director mentioned, we have 3 groups of the study. We already select this group when you apply to SIT. So we have engineering 1 that consists of the traditional engineering, civil engineering, chemical engineering, electrical engineering, industrial engineering, smart logistics, and mechanical engineering. So right now, I don't know, since we don't see your face, do you think that you could just thumb up to show if you're in the engineering 1? Anyone is in the engineering 1 ครับ? No thumb up. Okay. And the second group, we have the engineering 2, which is computer engineering and digital engineering. Any students in this group, you can thumb up on the icon in the Zoom. No one. I think, oh, thank you, Ajahn Mungkut. And the last group that we have, group of management, we have the program in business and supply chain analytics. Any student in this group? Oh, no student. Okay. All right, now I will move to the program selections. Again, for the program selection that we have, it will be online. Students just simply go to the registration website. The period will be during April 29, which is on this coming Monday, to May 3rd, to May 3rd. So during this period, you can get in, select your program. If you want to change your mind, you can go in and change it again, until May 3rd. And then once the grade are announced, we will have the process to calculate your eGPA, ranking your eGPA, and make the announcements on June 19. So that's the important date that you might want to note down. Now, let's look at the system. This is the registration website. So please go to this registration website right now and you can log in. You can log in. This is the place that you log in. This is where you normally go to register your course, to add, drop your course. Once you log in, you will see the screen on the right hand side, and there is a menu called program selection. So on Monday, you could start going in there and make the selection. Again, this is a website that you would like to go, log in, and then click on program selection menu. That's the part that's important for you. And for the eGPA, it is equivalent grade point average, because some students take some courses, some students do not take some courses. So we design the system such that we can compare all the students together. So we list all of the courses that students are supposed to take except TU courses. Those that you have to can take TU grade, and then some of them you can just ACC and transfer them. So we will take the courses in your study plan, and then calculate the grade. So now let's take a look some example. In the example that we have, let's assume that this is the group of students in management. So student will have the plan to take the courses in the first columns, but they somehow take in the second columns. So we have the equivalent courses that they can take. And then we have the credits. Some of the courses they withdraw. We will calculate it as 0 for the point. And some courses they get F. They get a 0 point. And now for the grade point, what we do is that we multiply the credits with the point. For example, in the mass MAS 116, the credit is 3. The point for C is 2, right? A, B, C, right? A is 4, B is 3, C is 2. So 3 times 2, we get 6. And then we add up the total credits, 12 credits. We add up the total grade point, 15. Then for the first semester, we have the eGPA of 1.25. So this is example. This is just the example. Now, for the second semester, students also plan to take these courses, but some courses, they didn't take it because they want to do some more grade, pull up the grade, make the grade getting better. So we will calculate this course as an F in case that you didn't take this course. Again, and if you have an I, the cost will be calculated as 0. Withdraw is 0. So again, we repeat the same thing, but now the total credits 15 for the second semester. Grade point is the total credit is 15. Total grade point is 16.5. So the eGPA for this semester, second semester, is 1.10. But eGPA for semester 1 and 2, we simply have to sum up the total credit from semester 1 and 2 divided by total grade point, which is from here. And then we have the total eGPA for semester 1 and 2. That's how we calculate your eGPA. So I hope that you understand this part. And then based on this eGPA, what we are going to do is that we will calculate it once your grade come out for the second semester, and then we will rank them. We will rank them from the highest to the lowest. And then you will have your choice. Those students who has a high GPA will have their priority to select their program. And then we will keep repeating for all of the students until the programs and all of the students complete their selections. And there's some questions. There's some questions that, okay, the student cannot get their program. They would like to make change. It is possible, but we would like you to stay in the few semester first, before you can change it. If you change across the program, across the group, for example, engineering 1 to management, for example, in this case, engineering 1, which is mechanical engineering, to management BA. You can do it in the first semester on the academic year 2024, which is this August. You can start to do it. But if you change within the same discipline, within the same group, for example, engineering 2, which is computer engineering, to computer engineering, digital engineering, which is in the same group, you have to stay in computer engineering for 1 semester first, and then in second semester on 2024, which is January 2025, the date will be January 25. You can start changing your program within the same group. So each program, they will have the chairperson and the head of school to consider. So students can submit their request, and then the request will be considered by the head and then go through the academic program นะครับ and student who would like to change only those student who has a GPA greater than 1.8 นะครับ to change the program because if you keep switching นะครับ you may have to face a new environment new courses so we would like to help you stay in the program first try to pull up your GPA to be more than 2 first so that you can adjust yourself นะครับ to be better suitable for yourself first and then you can change the program okay but remark that because when you change the program there are many courses that you cannot transfer นะครับ so it could delay your graduations instead of having 4 years นะครับ it could be 5 years or even 6 years นะครับ so you need to talk carefully discuss carefully with your parents discuss carefully with your advisor how to make change of the program and then you need to carefully plan on your courses that you have to take in each semester as well ครับ okay thank you so that will be all for my part and again I would like to emphasize that you can get into the website on April 29 which is on this coming Monday until May 3rd you can keep changing until you are happy นะครับ and then the great announcement and after the great announcement we will make the complete program selections นะครับ and announce it on June 19 นะครับ all right and if you have any questions you can submit the questions to this QR code ครับ okay,
Thank you อาจารย์ชวลิตค่ะ The next one is the Q&A session. The first Q&A session will focus on questions concerning all programs, including general questions about academic selection that apply to all students. This Q&A is hosted by Deputy Director for Academic Affairs, Associate Professor Dr. Chawarit Jin Anand. For students who are interested in asking questions, you could click on the link that provided to you in the chat meeting room in the chat and in our chat if you go there the fourth icon or the fourth link is a link that will bring you to question submission so please feel free to ask anything concerning the academic affair the academic programs so we are going to first start with the first question in general the question that I have that you guys submit earlier is the exempt courses count as F in the GPA?
okay yes thank you ครับอาจารย์เป็นนะครับ so now again นะครับ so I saw that a few questions asking similar questions นะครับ so for the courses that the student will be used นะครับ they are except those TU courses นะครับ นะครับ so that means that if they has been exempt which are those TU courses and those TU courses they are not going to be calculated as an F นะครับ so you can look at this one นะครับ we don't have the TU courses นะครับ so you expected to take these courses and then these courses will be calculatedนะครับ on the GPA that you have นะครับ so the same first two questions นะครับอันนี้
We could move to the next question. If I have already selected the program and confirm it, but after that I would like to edit and change on the chart, can I submit it between April 29 until May the 3rd again?
yes
I believe you mentioned about that earlier.
นะครับ so simply you can go in and keep changing นะครับ until you are happy นะครับ until you are happy but make sure that you when you go in submit it and make sure that when you make change you don't forget to confirm your change นะครับ there are many times that student when they make some change and they forget to make confirmations on the website นะครับ so you can change it until May 3rd นะครับ okay
I have the last question that how's the grade with ACC will be calculated in eGPA
I think the same thing นะครับ these are the exempt costs นะครับ so we not included this exempt cost in the calculations นะครับ so the exempt costs come from those TU courses ครับ so it's the same we take out those courses to be fair so just only the course that student can take นะครับ some student can exempt then we don't calculate those courses
I also have additional 2-3 questions coming in live right now. Let's start with the first one. The English courses are not TU courses that I exempted, such as LAS 101. Will this course be calculated in the eGPA?
For LAS นะครับ these are the courses yeah please wait นะครับ yes LAS will be calculated นะครับ
But the student got exempted.
yes it will be counted and only the TU courses that they are not counted นะครับ
We have a question in Thai, so I'm going to switch this to Thai language a little bit. หลักสูตรที่มีกวเรียนแล้วได้ใบรับรองวิชาชีพเลยหรือไม่
อ๋ออันนี้เดี๋ยวให้ทางแต่ละสาขาที่เป็นวิศวกรรมเขาอธิบายให้ละกันนะครับ
I'm sorry อาจารย์ชวลิตครับ
ครับ
when the student exempt right they got accredited grade ACC there is no letter grade so there will be no effect on eGPA right
yes นะครับ wait นะครับ let me get the for the LAS นะครับ I will get back to you on this LAS again นะครับ they normally will not calculate it in the eGPA นะครับ
so basically when the grade is ACC accredited right there is no grade point for those courses so
Yes.
it will not affect eGPA and also not affect cumulative GPA in the transcript as well
no ครับ because that one in the cumulative GPA that one we don't actually count that one in the GPA นะครับ
We also have the last question coming in. I think it's the program selection is optional or compulsory because if students have already selected their program since admission examinations, we might want to emphasize that this is compulsory.
Can you repeat the question again นะครับ
The program selection is optional or compulsory. The student asked this one because student believe that they've already select their program when they apply for admission.
Oh
So we have to probably mention that it's compulsory.
yes it's compulsory ครับ everyone needs to select the program นะครับ because we need to in the engineering group we need to again based on your eGPA to in order to select the select program นะครับ compulsory everyone must select it again
I would like to add that the program that student pick during admission is just for information only. It's not the real selection of the program. So everyone has to select their program again this time. during admission, we would like to know is something like questionnaire. It's not program selection. So please do it again this time. It's compulsory.
Students seem to have a lot of questions about LAS 101 and GTS 101. They just submitted whether or not these courses, English courses like LAS 101 or GTS 101 are calculated or not.
Yes. These one are not calculated at all. They are not coming to get into the EGPA. Just only the subject that they study will be used to calculate the EGPA.
And this is that we don't see any more question in the first part of the Q&A sessions. So I would like to end the first part of Q&A session and move on to the second part of the Q&A sessions. So the second part of Q&A session will focus on insight information for each academic programs. We also have 2 additional breakout rooms. The first breakout room, which is this room, the main room for this one. This one that you are in right now is designed for 5 engineering programs: civil engineering, chemical engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, and industrial engineering. So if students who are interested in one of these 5 engineering programs, please stay in this main room. You don't have to join the other 2 additional breakout rooms. Now, if we move to the second breakout room, this is for students who are interested in digital engineering and computer engineering programs. So please proceed to join the breakout room number 2 if you are interested to hear more information about DE and CPE programs. And then the last one, breakout room number 3, this is for students who are interested in BA, Business and Supply Chain Analytics programs. So if you are interested in BA, please proceed to join the breakout room number 3. Again, if you are interested in one of the 5 engineering programs, stay here in the main room. You don't have to join the breakout room. Breakout room number 2 for DE and CPE programs. Breakout room number 3, it is for BA programs. So let me give you a minute to join the breakout room in the program that you guys are interested in. So you can click in the icon toward the bottom of your screen that says breakout rooms. And then when you click there, you click join the room that you wish to join. In the meantime, I would like to introduce faculty member who will answer questions concerning their academic program. This is a good opportunity. You will hear the true answer and the correct answer, including suggestion or any advice from faculty member from these 5 engineering programs. The first person we have Associate Professor Dr. Mongkut Pianthana Kunchai, Head School of CE and Chairperson of CE. Then we also have Associate Professor Dr. Jirachai Puttakun Somsiri, the Head of the School of Manufacturing System and Mechanical Engineering. We also have Associate Professor Dr. Kanin Myung Nora, the Head of the School of Biochemical Engineering and Technology. We have Assistant Professor Dr. Tanyasek Setaput, Chairperson of Mechanical Engineering Program. Assistant Professor Dr. Prapan Suksompol, Chairperson of Electrical Engineering Program. We also have Associate Professor Dr. Praisan Yenrudi from the Industrial Engineering Program and Associate Professor Dr. Suchada Rienmora, the Chairperson of Industrial Engineering Curriculum. Let me give the audience 1 more minute for them to join the breakout room, and then we will begin the question. For students and parents who are interested in submitting more questions, you could click on the link provided in the chat, and then you could submit your question. I think almost everyone is kind of ready to in the right breakout room already. I'd like to begin. The first question that I see submitted on April 22nd, it's from a student in CE program. Should I continue master degree in civil engineering? And what is the future of civil engineering? How should I prepare for the future?
Oh, thank you very much. I'm happy to hear that you are interested in civil engineering. However, to continue in master degree is quite far from now, far from the future that is far from now. I think you should try to do your best, okay, in the undergraduate level, and then we will have special sessions to advise you about what to do after graduation, especially SIIT organize special events such as a pre-graduation seminar. So you will be given with the useful information, for example, how to a recommendation for the further study, or even how to start your working career and so on. All right, so I think yes, but however, civil engineering has many sub-branch, okay, so that basically when you study master in the master level, that means you should learn about yourself first, what branch you are interested in by studying in the undergraduate level first. Okay, for example, we have a structural engineering, okay, geotechnical engineering, transportation engineering, water resource and coastal engineering, construction management, and so on. So it is quite too early to say right now. Anyway, the future of civil engineering, I can say civil engineering never die. That means as you see for in the past, okay, even the economic slow down, but still there are many projects that are still going on in case of infrastructure and yes, thank you.
Thank you, Ajahn Mongkut. So I would like to move to the second question. It's about electrical engineering. The question is, which government organization that can electrical engineering be working at? วิศวกรรมไฟฟ้าจบมาแล้วสามารถทำงานหน่วยงานราชการไหนได้บ้างคะอยากให้ถ้าอาจารย์อาจจะแนะนำหรือว่ายกตัวอย่างให้สักนิดนึงค่ะขอเรียนเชิญท่านอาจารย์ประพันธ์ค่ะ
Thank you for your interest in the electrical engineering program นะครับ For the students who graduate from our program, there are many units that they accept our student, for example, but I think we more focus on the state enterprise kind of job though. So Airports of Thailand, EGAT นะครับ Let me translate that in Thai as well การไฟฟ้าฝ่ายผลิตนะครับ MEA การไฟฟ้านครหลวงนะครับ PEA การไฟฟ้าส่วนภูมิภาค for example นะครับ so we have EPPO ครับสำนักงานนโยบายและแผนพลังงานครับ those are also something that could be interested in our student ครับ so these are for the power engineering ไฟฟ้ากำลังนะครับ options for the communication engineering we have for example NBTC นะครับกสทช or something like NT นะครับ National Telecom so that there are plenty of jobs that are available in regard to the state enterprise นะครับครับผม Thank you ครับ
Thank you, Ajahn Prapan. We move to the third question. This is about industrial engineering. For IE, what is the difference between career path of manufacturing engineering and industrial engineering?
Okay.
May I invite both Ajahn Paisan and Ajahn Suchada to answer this one, please?
Yes, for the career path of industrial engineering and manufacturing engineering, actually it is not much different. Okay, actually normally you will work mostly in industry, maybe the manufacturing base or service base, right? Industry, and right now we don't have option anymore. Right? That means all students in industrial engineering and smart logistics learn everything, right? Manufacturing technology, advanced technology, automation, smart technology, digital technology, computer vision, AI, everything that the need for industrial transformation, we learn it. And also we learn the basic, right? Course of other engineering and also basic courses of industrial engineering. That means they can do anything in industry, right? Or even in head office in service, like the banking, okay? Hospital, okay? Restaurant, whatever big organization that would like to improve performance, increase competitiveness, improve productivity, reduce costs, make it more profitable. Okay, so career path of manufacturing engineering and industrial engineering is actually the same, right? They work the same on both, right? But manufacturing engineering may be more on the technical side, okay? Industrial engineering may be more focused on the management side, okay? But it is normally blended together, right? Work together, right? There will not be any separation, right, in the career path in the future. That is my opinion, okay? Maybe Ajahn Suchada can provide more, okay, opinion about this.
Okay. Thank you so much for very interesting information from Dr. Paisan. I really want to show you more about the difference between these two. Since I am the field of manufacturing, I really want to say briefly like this way. i.e., we are just like the money viewpoint. We trying to consider about the money that should be invested in this kind of like parts of industries. But manufacturing, we try to play like the resources, how to find the raw material and select the right manufacturing processes and obtaining very high accuracy of the surface finish of the parts. So simply saying that if you really want to ask the difference in terms of cost work, I would like to separate two ways. For manufacturing, like option, even this today we have no option anymore, but in terms of meaning, we still have. Manufacturing, it seems like we have to study about machining process, how to cut, how to adjust the machine parameters to obtain very high accuracy of the workpiece. Whereas industrial engineering field, we're trying to consider about the budget, the amount of the money, or even the selling price or volume that we're going to sell after finish the workpiece. So the ingredients of industrial engineering program, we're trying to combine two strengths and benefits together. For example, the student like can learn and get experience from both fields at the same times. So in the future, you have many choices to like work further or even trying to find out suitable careers. You can select any kinds of like interesting field that you really want to. So if you really want to see the details more in terms of tangible, you can touch, you can see, and you can get the feeling. You can go and see me and Dr. Paisan in Industrial Engineering 4th floor anytime that you really want to. I will bring you to the lab to see something more in details. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ajahn Suchada. Thank you for the answer for Ajahn Paisan and Ajahn Suchada. I would like to move to question number 4. This is concerning to program ME and EE. The question is that if student would like to work aboard, which engineering between mechanical engineering and electrical engineering, which one is more in demand? คือถ้านักศึกษาอยากไปทำงานต่างประเทศในสาขา ME หรือ EE สาขาไหนที่เหมือนเป็นที่ต้องการมากกว่ากันหรือขาดแคลนมากกว่ากันเรียนเชิญอาจารย์ธัญเศรษฐ์และอาจารย์ประพันธ์ให้มีข้อแนะนำตรงนี้ไหมคะ Any suggestion from ME and EE?
Actually, I may not answer the question directly, but because the EE and ME we work closely to work together. So because for ME we work about the energy conversion, sometimes which mean that the energy conversions mean they convert from mechanical energy into the electrical energy. So we have to work together. So how about your opinion, อาจารย์ประพันธ์ครับ
I think อาจารย์ธัญเศรษฐ์ was right นะครับ it's very difficult to tell to separate the two fields. We are both in high demand because, for example, in the energy category, these days all those things about renewable energy and the stuff that are related to it are actually really the hot topic. So that I think both EE and ME could go into those kind of job. For electrical engineering, we also have the communication area as well. So in that case, if you think about all these new wave of new technology that are coming out, for example, in the mobile communication, we move from 4G to 5G to 6G. So that there are always new waves coming out all the time. And so that means the job is going to be, there's new deployment all the time. And so the job are going to be plenty for those in EE. And I think ME also have new technology that come out as well. So
I would like to expand about the term of renewable energy. For example, for the wind turbine, that conversion of the wind energy into the electricity. For mechanical engineering, we work on design of the wind turbine, the physical appearance. But for electrical engineering, you may decide how to get the high efficiency from when during the energy conversion from the wind energy into the electricity. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ka. Thank you so much, Ka. So I believe the most important is that both of these are in demand and definitely with the new trend of technology. So students should pick the program that they are interested the most. We can move to the next question. Is also about ME, mechanical engineering again. How are ME students prepared to be more competitive in the future market?
You may are concerned about the automotive industry that that convert into the EV, okay, from the combustion engine that transfer to the technology of EV. In this part, not only the EV as the final, I say it's not a final answer for automotive industry. The hydrogen, it's also the technology that still based the working principle of the hydrogen technology still based on the combustion engine. So in the new curriculum of 2023, in your curriculum for ME, we have the we remove the cost of the combustion, and we add the new cost that maybe the cost that related to your future job, that more current topic. Okay, so don't worry. I think don't worry about the situation of automotive industry. We update our curriculum that to match of the for the current job. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ka. I would like to move to frequently asked question หรือคำถามที่พบบ่อยนะคะ I would like to begin with chemical engineering ค่ะ There are 5 to 6 questions about chemical engineering. I think some of these can be answered together. It is about whether or not chemical engineering have exchange program in the 4th years, and about future career in chemical engineering. And then let's start with exchange program and future career first. May I invite Professor Dr. Kanin for this answer.
Okay, for the first question, of course, yes, all of the engineering program we offer the student exchange track, and mostly during the 4th year, the 2nd semester. But again, there's gonna be some criteria for the student to pass, just like the GPA, and most importantly the English proficiency test that the student need to pass. That would be some of the criteria for the exchange program track. And for the second questions about the career, chemical engineering is quite broad. We can work out of in most of the industry that involve the chemical processes. So that's why it's not only the petroleum or petrochemical, but we can work together with mechanical engineering, work together with the renewable energy, or even with the data analytics. So as long as that industrial platform has the chemical processes.
The second question is about after graduations, students are concerned about the job. What are the possibilities? Is it difficult to find job after graduation?
I would say that when we talk about the possibility to get a job, it's mostly about the 100% that the graduates from chemical engineering program will immediately got offer. And most of them will got more than one possibility to get a job for sure.
And then there are many questions, especially everyone, every programs, student concerned about after graduation. So let me go back to electrical engineering. There's a question about being a female in electrical engineering. Is it difficult to get a job?
Yes, for my personal experience, I don't think being a female is a make it more difficult to get a job when you compare among all the 5 engineering program, right? Being electrical engineer is not more difficult, right? But more importantly, the most important thing I think is the skill set that you have after graduation, your qualification, and whether you select a job that match what you study is more important than the gender นะครับ
Thank you very much ค่ะ Can I go back to civil engineering ค่ะ This is about career after graduation, and what are the possibilities, and is it possible to come back and work at SIIT? อาจารย์มงกุฎ please turn on the microphone.
Okay, sorry, I forgot. Okay, there are a lot of opportunity of work in civil engineering, okay, after graduation, as well as other engineering fields. You can work in private sector. Okay, there are a lot of projects in private sector as well as the government sector or state enterprise organizations. Okay, there's a lot of mega projects or in infrastructure projects that's going on all the time. Okay, and about and you can even start your own business. Okay, so we have a lot of experience from our alumni starting a new business after graduation. Okay, so yes, but how about coming back to study at SIIT? Of course, for those who are have some passions in the education, there's always the room of opportunity. For example, there are some of our current faculty members, our CE alumni. For example, Dr. Kriengsak, okay, he is CE alumni batch 3, okay, and then he graduated from Australia, and then he continued in the education, and then yes, finally he joined us, and then he is currently working with us, as well as other yes, we have many faculty members. There's alumni at SIIT. I think there's a lot of opportunity. Thank you.
I'm not sure if our director would like to add anything to this one or not.
Maybe just that usually we prefer that the candidate for faculty members at SIT obtain PhD from other universities, especially abroad. Why? Because we would like to prevent so-called inbreeding problems. If the graduates get, let's say, 3 degrees from like bachelor degree, master degree, and PhD from SIIT, and then become SIT faculty members. This kind of thing is called inbreeding, and the problem is that the idea of that person may be always related to the culture of SIT. So then that means the contribution from that person may be less, because we would like to also introduce new factors, new ideas from different places. But of course, if you get a bachelor degree from SIT, and then later after you obtain PhD from somewhere else, then if you are very good, you are welcome to work at SIT if we have vacancy. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much, Ka. So I would like to move to industrial engineering. There's one question concerning about training programs. Is there any internship or training programs about industrial engineering?
Okay, yes, I may answer this question. Okay,
Please, thank you.
The internship, okay, we have the summer training, okay, during the 3rd year. All students, if they choose the normal track, right, they need to go for the industrial training for 2 months, okay. And also, if the student feel that going to training for 2 months is not so extensive, they may prefer full-time on-the-job training during the 2nd semester of the 4th year. The whole semester, student will work in the company, okay? Not only work in the company, but we have the project with the company. Student go there, work there every day, collect the data, analyze data, propose the method to improve the work with the help of faculty member. Ajahn in industrial engineering and smart logistics, right, will be the advisor and also the supervisor from the company will be the committee and advisor as well. Okay, we collaborate to help the student improve the operation of the company, and normally the student will get paid, okay, by the company like the one of the engineer. Okay, so this is what we call the full-time on the job training. And we have also some students would like to go to the abroad, right, for internship, right, in the university abroad, right. It is actually the exchange program, right, but some university, right, like in Taiwan, right, we have good collaboration with Taiwan university that they would like to have the student, right, i.e. student to work there to solve the problem of the industry in Taiwan, right? So it is the exchange program that will do the project with the industry as well, okay? So there are many ways to do internship, right, in industrial engineering and smart logistics, and the experience will be different, but the mode, okay, will be different as well, and the student get different, say, different good point, right, or experience. If the student would like to know, right, more about this, please visit the industrial engineering office, okay, during next week before you make decision, right? And if you would like to know more about the IE information, you may find the separate website of IE. IESL construct a separate website. Only information of IESL is in there, okay? And then you can find the link to the website, right, at almost every place in SIT, right? We post that on the board already. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Ka. Let me go back to chemical engineering one more time. This is about การเรียนภายในภาควิชาคำถามเป็นภาษาไทยว่า chemical engineering ถ้าเลือกไปแล้วจะมีการแบ่งสาขาย่อยอีกไหม I believe student talking about whether or not chemical engineering have a concentrations within the CHE programs.
Nowadays we are not separate into options because we believe that to strict the curriculum dividing into option is some kind of not flexible enough. So that's why there's no longer the option in our chemical engineering program. But again, there's gonna be a possibility to adjust time to time the curriculum to provide the up-to-date lectures or class that student will have in the future.
Thank you, Ka. There is also a question on chemical engineering about อันนี้เป็นคำถามภาษาไทยเกี่ยวกับการถ้าเขาสนใจที่จะทำแบรนด์เครื่องสำอางเขาเรียน chemical engineering ได้ใช่ไหมคะ
Of course, yes, ได้ครับ
cosmetic ค่ะ now there's a connections to this question is for mechanical engineering and also chemical engineering as well. Student would like to know about opportunity for scholarship, master degree or PhD. If you kindly comment or suggest on how to look for scholarship and how to prepare themselves for scholarship in ME and in chemical engineering ค่ะ
Okay, let me provide the information for you first. For further study, even abroad or in Thailand, you can also drop by our office in order to gather a lot of information because there's gonna be a lot of information regarding further study, even abroad or in Thailand. So that's gonna be a lot of possibilities.
Okay, let
Thank
me
you,
give
Ka. Thank you.
some more information about the further study. The fact, it's the most of our students study further in master degree in UK. It's the priority destination, and also in European country, especially in Germany. It's also the most popular European country for further study for ME student. Thank you.
Thank you, Ka. This is a connection between EE and ME. Again, this student concerning about robotic. If they are interested in studying about robotic, which program should they choose between EE and ME?
Similar to the question about the previous question about ME and EE, that depend on the thing that you consider. If you consider about the design in the part, the external part of the robotic of the robot, for example, the robotic arm, it's the job for ME. But if you consider the internal things in the robot, maybe EE should be under your consideration. Okay, how about อาจารย์ประพันธ์ครับ
Right. If you are interested more, so is the robot contains all these parts that concern with both field. So it actually depend on which kind of topics that you are interested more. For example, if you are interested more on the electronics or electrical parts, or even controlling how the robot move, for example, then we have that in electrical engineering. But if you are more concerned with the mechanicals, the dynamic topics, then maybe ME is a better match.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ka. We also have.
Okay, Chan. Okay.
Please.
If you want to construct robot, right? EE or ME may be your choice. But if you would like to use robot, okay, to work instead of human, to improve operation of supply chain, okay, to make it more profitable, you should come to IESL. We have industrial robot, okay, and teach you how to use it, right? What are the situation that match the robot? And when you use robot, is it worthwhile for your investment? That is the way that robot is related to industrial engineering and smart logistics. Okay, thank you.
We have live questions also concerning about IE and ME. So let me continue with this one. Would it be possible to get a job abroad right after graduation, like only a bachelor degree from SIIT in either ME and IE program, or students should work in Thailand first?
Okay, in my opinion, right? Students should work in Thailand first, because in foreign country, I think you mean developed country, right? Like European, USA, UK, and whatever, their citizen still be difficult to find a job. Okay, so if you have experienced that their people don't have, you'll be able to go there easily. But if you get the knowledge from university alone, you better upgrade your experience, okay, before trying to find a job in foreign countries. Okay, that's my opinion.
Okay.
Thank you,
For ME student, there are some alumni of ME student that get a job abroad right away after graduation. For example, in Singapore and in Australia and also in Germany. It's these three destinations. It's our ME alumni that get a job right away. So, but in the field of one of them in the petroleum industry, one of them in the power plant, and one of them is in automotive industry.
Thank you, Ka. I would like to go back to electrical engineering a little bit about the coding. This is question in Thai. ภาคไฟฟ้ามีการเขียนโค้ดเยอะไหมคะ It's student concerning about coding program in electrical engineering.
ครับ actually all the engineering program have to have some kind of coding skill. For electrical engineering, after you do all those compulsory courses that all engineering students have, we also have some few courses that will teach you some more programming language that will be helpful for example, simplifying analysis of some big real-life systems. So that I think is very helpful. For example, we use MATLAB. So yes, we do have some coding, but not as much as those in ICT, where their main focus is in that kind of skill, right? But having the coding skill in electrical engineering is in fact useful, and you could choose to do projects or things that do a lot of coding as well, but that is not the requirement.
Let's continue with EE again. This is a question about training programs, internship programs, both short-term and long-term. Could you please maybe provide more information on those two programs, short-term internship and long-term internship?
Yes. So we are basically providing the same training experience, that there are two options, just like any other engineering program, right? So for the short one is the one that you did you do during the summer of your third year, right? So that took, I think the requirement was at least 240 hours, okay, of work time. So that with that, then you have the short internship. But if you are talking about extended training, Ajahn Paisan already covered that a little bit as well. So in all engineering program, we have the option of doing extended training during the second semester of the fourth year. Okay, so if you do that, then you don't have to do senior project in that last semester. Okay, other option is to go abroad and do exchange. So those are basically the options that you could choose for your final semester. Okay, couple.
Thank you very much, Ka. Let me go back to civil engineering. This is a question about concentration within civil engineering. Is there any concentrations in civil engineering? This question actually coming in Thai language. ถามเกี่ยวกับการแบ่งสาขาในโยธาในภาควิชาโยธาว่ามีการแบ่งสาขาหรือไม่หรือว่าเป็นการเรียนรวมเลยค่ะ
Sorry ครับผมตอบเป็นภาษาอะไรดีครับอาจารย์
ภาษาอังกฤษก็ได้ค่ะอาจารย์
Okay ครับ Sorry in CE we have only one option that is called general civil engineering options. Okay, and within these options the student have opportunity to choose various subjects in the final years, and so that means if you are more interested in some subjects that in some branch in civil engineering, such as structural engineering or geotechnical engineering, we have technical elective courses, so such that the student can select. Okay, so in reality, general civil engineering is the most the common and popular options. And then, but we also offer opportunity to study in our program. You will be studying various subjects in various fields of study, like I mentioned, structural engineering, concrete engineering, materials, geotechnical engineering, construction management, transportation engineering, and so on. That's the basic knowledge that's required for civil engineering graduates to be able to start working, okay, in CE field of study. But as I mentioned earlier, if you are interested in some field and want to become expert in some fields or to become specialized in some field, maybe further study in master degree or gaining knowledge from work will be important in the next step. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ajahn Mongkut Ka. So let's me move to chemical engineering for one last question. ภาควิชาเคมีมี connection หรือว่าสามารถทำอะไรร่วมกันกับภาควิชาอื่นๆได้ไหมอย่างไรบ้าง The student are talking about possibility of working together from the knowledge of chemical engineering with different engineering fields.
Of course that in reality we have to work with others, and as an engineer the common engineering aspect, we share a lot of common background, just like we working together a lot with IE, ME, and even with CE. It's kind of different. It depends on what kind of business that you're working with.
Okay. Ajahn Kanin, there is actually one more question from live question. Student just submit the question about exchange student program. Which country can they go as an exchange student in chemical engineering?
Actually, there's a lot of places that you can go because SIIT have a lot of MOU with different countries. But in particular, for example, some students coming from our CHE program will attend the exchange student program at Taiwan, and some kind of Germany and European country. There's some kind of our destination for CHE students as well.
Thank you very much, Ka. We have one more live question. This is for engineering. Student for IE program, would you only work on utilizing machines or focus more on the coding aspect as well? So I guess between working with the machines versus codings in industrial engineering.
Actually, industrial engineering, right, is very comprehensive, right? Machine is one element of our system, okay? Actually, we have one is machine. Second one is the manpower, right? We manage manpower, manage machine, and the manufacturing method, management method, right? And money, okay? We concerned about how do you use your money, how do you reduce costs, right? Increase profit, okay? How to make everything here, maybe normally 4-5M, right? Man, machine, method, money, material, okay? To work in the way that have the best performance for the organization. Okay, that is the concern of industrial engineering. We never look at any system as a separate part of only machine or man or method, right? We look at the whole system in all viewpoint and try to make the whole system work harmoniously in the way that optimize the performance, right? Overall performance of the system. And we normally focus on the pain point, right, of the organization. We look at the pain point, the weak point, okay, and then try to analyze the cause of that pain point and propose the integrated system to solve that pain point. It may be many things about man, machine, material, method, right, and money, okay? the comprehensive things, okay, to solve the problem. Okay, that is the way that IE do. Yes.
Thank you so much, Ajahn Paisan. We go back to mechanical engineering. Student asked question about the career path after graduation from SIIT.
About the career path. Because we mechanical engineering related to the wide range of job of the industry, so we provide the wide range of job opportunities as well. I pick like several sector that most of our student job. It's in automotive industry, in energy sector, in petroleum, in robotic automation, manufacturing process, and also the aerospace, in the work for the airline company, and also work for the power plant company, and also the marine industry as well. ครับ
Thank you, ค่ะอาจารย์ we move to electrical engineering about ภาคไฟฟ้าสื่อสารหรือไฟฟ้ากำลังอันไหนเป็นที่นิยมมากกว่ากันในปัจจุบันหรืออันไหนเป็นที่ต้องการมากกว่ากันในปัจจุบัน This question is coming to Thai in Thai language ค่ะ but อาจารย์ประพันธ์ may answer in English.
ครับ I think it's similar to the answer that I gave earlier when compared with ME as well. So but first of all, in electrical engineering we have two options. Okay, if there are enough demand from the student, then there is the communication option and also the power option in electrical engineering, and both options are in fact in strong demand. Both are standard area of engineering, and I mentioned before that for power engineering, there are a lot of hot topics these days. Communication engineering, we have new wave of deployment that coming out every other years or so. So in fact, both are in strong demand, and I think the more important thing is which one do you like more instead of trying to figure out which one has the stronger demand, because both have strong demand. ครับ
Thank you ค่ะ This is the last question for all 5 programs นะคะ The questions coming from the live sessions this earlier today. This question about หลักสูตรที่มีกว.เรียนแล้วได้ใบรับรองวิชาชีพเลยหรือไม่หรือต้องไปสอบก่อนนะคะ This is about the certificates for after graduation. Will student be able to get it right away, or do they have to go take an exam first?
Okay.
May I start with?
I answer this question. Student will need to take exam because the new regulation that has been like this for some time ago. The new regulation is that after you graduate from a university that or faculty that from the curriculums that are approved by Council of Engineers, to get your license, you still need to take exam. It's no longer automatic. For every university, it's the same. So even if your curriculum has been approved by Council of Engineers, the graduates still need to take exam by Council of Engineers. It's not only for SIT, it's for everyone in this country. Many years ago, yes, there was no exam, but the rules have been changed. Yes, Dr. Ben?
Thank you very much, Director. This concludes our Q&A sessions for engineering programs. We've answered all submitted questions today, and we also answer some question that we found since many years, frequently asked questions. Thank you so much for the participants. Thank you, our ajans and our director for answering our question today. This will end the sessions of the engineerings, and this is important for us. Toward the ends of any events, we would like to hear your constructive feedbacks. Please let us know your comments and your concern about this one so that we could use it and further improve it next time when we meet. Thank you so much today. And don't forget to do the evaluations for the academic program selection session today. Thank you very much, everyone. You have a good weekend. สวัสดีค่ะ
ครับสวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
ค่ะ ขอบคุณมาก
ค่ะ
ค่ะ
ขอความอนุเคราะห์นะคะทุกท่านที่เข้าร่วมเซสชันนี้นักเรียนนักศึกษาหรือว่าคุณพ่อคุณแม่ผู้ปกครองนะคะช่วยทำ evaluation เพื่อที่จะให้เรานำข้อมูลไปเป็น feedback ในการปรับปรุงในการดำเนินการครั้งต่อไปด้วยค่ะขอบคุณมากค่ะ